Thank you for the sub, Stellar Frog. Giving me those Bezos bucks. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. I'm the Average Goob, and today we are facing the reality that 2 weeks is somehow still not enough time for a game jam for me. Yeah. We're gonna be doing some art today. Yeah. So I did not really make much progress on my game, but I've made some progress, and that's all that matters, I think. So today I'm gonna work on some enemy art, some dungeon art, and trying to at least build out a level where you can fight some enemies. I don't know if that's gonna happen today, but it needs to happen this weekend because the week's not enough time. The game jam is due in 4 days. When I started this, I was like, oh, 2 weeks, that's such a long time. But when you can't work on it during the week, it goes by pretty quickly. Welcome in, Rad and David. Hello. Stellar Frog. Hello.
Hello.
All right. So I did get some stuff done. Totally off stream. I believe I worked on the character art. So we've got our beefy warrior. And I worked on some animations. So we've got a basic attack, which I'm gonna build out. I just needed to test animations. I realized Vibe Clicker did not equip me for top-down animations and stuff, and I have not made a game like this in Godot, and I was like, oh crap. We got block animation. Bam. We've got a dodge. Ooh. Look at him. Look at him bounce. We've got the idle animation. Probably my favorite, to be honest. I feel like I did really good on that one. And then I just made the walking animation. And as we all know, this is pump chomping. I realized that I didn't draw the arm correctly to go behind the body, so he's pump chomping instead. So, and then I put it all into the game with a brand new logo. I made this logo, and that was pretty fun. But yeah, so we got the character can pump chump around the map. Classic pump chump. We have any button will cause you to attack. Also, I don't like the animations. I don't know why he like stops halfway in some of the animations. Like, look at that. I don't know why he does this. I should give him a skateboard already. Jeez. Then we got the block here. Like, bam, blocked. And then the I finally got the dodge working. I feel like he dodges way too far. And he attacks at the end of it. Bruh. So I just hold down space. That's interesting. All right, so there's a lot of work to be done. The important thing is though the character moves around, he pump chomps, he blocks, he attack, and then I didn't change this yet, but this is Forgotten Rage. Yeah, so it's goofy, but we've got something. Whoa, bless you, little bean. Yeah, I wonder why he stops like mid animation. Maybe it's because I don't have the reset position. Maybe I need the reset position at like the default. I don't really know. There's so many frames in this. This isn't what we're working on today. All right. So we've got iPad. I'm gonna close this down a little bit. All right. On the iPad, we've got some fun stuff. 1 second. All right. So I did start working on some other stuff other than the character and some title assets. So we do have a couple of enemies. We've got Blob Block and Blob. And then started working on the dungeon assets, and this is what I got. So this is kind of dynamic. We've got like the locked version of it, the open version. We've got just like a normal door. Nothing too fancy. But we're probably going to work on getting the enemies done. We've got a skeleton and like a mage to do. And then we'll start working on the dungeon. What up? Two nerdy nerds. Holy goober. Yeah. So you guys get a look at the top of my head while I draw some art, and we're just chilling today. We just chilling. So I've got some reference sheets, and we're gonna make a skeleton. Looking good, bald spot. I'm not that old, jeez. Here to chill and co-work? Heck yeah. Are you streaming today? Oof. Perfect skeleton. I don't even know how bones work. Give him like 3. Give him the 3 thingy treatment. Now you feel awful. Oh, you meant to say no bald spots. It's too late. The bald spots have been seen. Oh no, Celine's sick again. That's what you get for going into the office. No. Hey, mental mentat. Everything's going pretty good. We're working on some art today. And I'm realizing like I have no concept of a skeleton. Draw some like ribs here. I'm gonna make a skeleton. Don't worry about the hands. Don't worry about these are placeholder hands. Probably need to like actually pull up a skeleton reference. Yeah, I'm actually making a skeleton. We're not. No, not like an enemy. This is like an enemy. Oh, this is pretty cute. I'm gonna copy this. Throw him down here. Can I flip an image in this? Image. Yeah, flip horizontally. Boom. Less spooky and scary than I'm used to, but I'll let you cook. No, don't let me cook. You should probably leave. You don't want to see this. Image. Flip horizontally. Okay. I don't like this guy's cute, but that's what I'm talking about. I like just much more basic. We're gonna scrap this. The head was pretty good, not gonna lie. All right, so we've kind of got. We're just gonna go full bone here. And then gonna have like these giant claws. And then we're gonna have like something like this. Everybody's like, do you even know what a skeleton looks like? No. His arms are too big. We're getting there. We're getting there. Do like the hip bone here. And then we got like his little legs. Okay, maybe a little bit longer legs. His little kneecaps. It's not a foot. Something like that. Maybe this version's too simple compared to my character. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'm not an artist, in case anybody comes in here thinking I am, but I'm striving for it. I am working on becoming a better game artist here. You are an artist, hence you do art. Actually, I'm a professional artist now. Vibe Clicker has made some money. $10 at least. So like my initial reaction is to like copy this arm over. I think that's my problem, because he's got to have this arm go behind. So we need it to like not. How does the hand? I guess. Where's the thumb? I guess it's inside, right? It's like a crab man. We'll workshop it once I get into this. A little bit of a collarbone here. Hey, Nolzen, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Stranger! It's going pretty good, man. I'm making a skeleton. If you couldn't tell. Yeah, those look like bones, right? Like toes. We'll probably just do regular toes. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. All right. Let's shape his head a little bit. Maybe we shape his head. So I want to come in here a little bit for the cheekbones. Other cheekbone is like, say here. Let's do the classic. Okay. Big old eyeballs. Actually, I was realizing I haven't like drawn on stream in a really long time. Xander's starting to return to normal. Oh, that's so good. That's good to hear, Granger. I'm glad he's doing better. Hope you're doing well too, man. I know that stress is not fun. This is not your typical skeleton. This is new age skeleton, all right? All right. You got him to play last night? Oh, that's good. That's so good. This is his chest. Relax. It's his chest. How many ribs do we have? Do we have 8 ribs? What is this? This isn't even a collarbone. Ugh. It's fine. It's fine. We can't be perfectionists. This is a game jam that may not even make it to submission. I almost feel like the bottom half needs to be its own deal too. What? Helping you make the bed? You mean make it dirty? I don't like I know that I drew his arms this big, but I don't want him that big. I don't know what to do here. That's ridiculous. There, he's a robot now. All right. I'm gonna stick with the original design, I guess. Wrong with me? Draw a circle. There we go. How do I draw this hand? Yeah, I guess it would go that direction. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to think of how my hand works. All the like all the different characters that I've seen I feel like are not correct. There's so many AI references out there now and it's just like none of that is correct. Oh my god, I'm going crazy over this arm. We'll come back to it. Just copy and paste it. That's that's what I thought I should do, but like I feel like this doesn't look right. Like, is it just this? Because this doesn't, I mean, like this looks right if he's like standing on business, but this part needs to be like flipped, right? Like this part here needs to be like that. So maybe it all right, all right, all right. We're onto something here. Let's make this slower. His hands look terrible. It doesn't matter. Yo, what up, Bodie? Long time no see, man. What's skeleton over here? We're just making things, all right? It doesn't matter what we're doing over here. We're just making stuff. Making stuff up even. I gotta make a sword for him too. That's too big of a sword. No, it was such a good side. There we go. It's a little off. Nice, Fody. That's exactly what I just made. It didn't click on the perspective. Yeah, it's like this 3/4 like side. It's a lot harder to draw than I remembered it being. Coloring is the easy part, you know? Just like that, we got a sword. Good looking Skelly. Are they going to be a player or an enemy? So these are enemies that I'm building out. Let me delete that one. Let's group these into a skeleton. So I've also got blobs. And then we have the player. This is the player. Making a game. It's called Face Roll Odyssey, where you're completely overpowered and they ain't got nothing on you. Enemies are nothing. So it's for a game jam. I had 2 weeks to build, but this is all I got. This is all I got. We can dodge, we can block, we can attack, and then I got a combo system. Now this is just a placeholder, but if I do a combo, this is called Forgotten Rage, and so you'll have like, I'm probably just gonna make the the player spin his sword around. Nothing too crazy. I went way too ambitious with this. Like, yeah, I was gonna have like 3 bosses and stuff, so we'll see. We'll see. I'll probably at least have 1 boss, maybe. The art side of things, so much harder than I remember every time I make a game. This would have been one where I should have like worked with an artist so I could build out my dream. That's the enemy over there, right there. The player character's sick. Thank you. I worked hard on it. It took me 2 hours. We go over to the canvas information. It took an hour and 55 minutes to make him. Yeah. So why we're getting around to it. The spin move is terrifying. Yeah. It's supposed to be like Garen. I was gonna make him spin, but it doesn't really work. Doesn't really work in like this style. And then we've got dungeon assets that I'm gonna be working on as well. So I'm getting the skeleton done. Honestly, he didn't turn out too bad. That's not terrible. The hands and the feet could use some work, but like overall, I don't want to put too much detail into the hands and stuff because it's like it's gonna get lost. Not terrible. All right. Head's done. Body's done. I'm gonna have to probably do a little bit of work. Body. I was gonna say it's a little pink for the skeleton, but it's not bad. Yes, I know this is his right arm, but when you're doing animation, it's easier to label it. Right arm. I feel like I should combine the. Nah, this is fine. Body or butt? Should I call this the butt? Hips. Welcome in, Super Duper. Notelix? Did I get that right? Welcome in. I know it's his pelvis, but in this case, there's hips, and they're not lying, okay? I don't know which leg this is. Oh yeah, I would have been wrong. Not Alex, to clarify it more. Super Duper, not Alex. Welcome in. Should clarify it more. I mean, if you do capitals in your names, for the display name, it might help. But Super Duper is such a good name. Hope you're doing well. We're working on a game jam game right now, and I am making the character. That was not the reference layer. Could have just filled those in. I didn't need all this. No, it did. That's cute. No, he's scary. This is terrifying. Oh, you holy cow, you fixed your name so fast. Nice. I didn't even know it would update that fast. Let's see. We're just gonna go fast on these. I'm not gonna do separate layers, I don't think. I should do separate layers. Yeah. All right. Oh, did I set that to multiply? Fixed it. I locked in. Yeah, you did. You're like, say no more. The name has changed. Currently just writing the first chapter of your fantasy story? That's a perfect time to do a little bit of co-working. Fantasy story. It's pretty sick. I tried writing a book one time. I'm still trying to write it, not gonna lie. I just work on it like once a year though. For like a weekend. Pump out 2 chapters and then find something else to do. Is this not the right arm? Oh, I didn't clip it. Working on a D&D map. All part of his Greek mythology. Oh, that's pretty sick. You made a part of it revolve around that. Yeah, I mean, I do have my playthrough on YouTube, but one of my favorite games is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And I love that they like took the Assassin's Creed and then dropped like Minotaurs and Medusa and stuff in it. Like my favorite game. Has your own personal mythology based items like a compass that can follow anyone? Well, that's creepy. I dig it. All right, since this is literally a copy, I'm just gonna delete the leg. Let's save me some time. He's got Heelys. And we have a skeleton. Just like that, we have a skeleton. Holy smokes, that took a long time. Actually not bad. Like what, 40 minutes? Oh no. All right. What is the next enemy that I need to draw? I guess like a, a mage of sorts. Oh boy. We got the two slimes. We got skeletons. Those guys are just gonna constantly be bothering you. And then I guess a mage. Recipe for stalking? Oh no. Just Google Maps for people in a time where Google Maps aren't a thing. And so it makes it easier to be stalked, but it makes it easier to find people. Hey, what is going on in your mythology? Is this a thriller? And you said fantasy. That's kind of a cool concept though. I mean, that's like I know it's different, but like Jack Sparrow's compass that he had, like finds the thing you most desire. Oh hey. Super duper not Alex. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Golden apple that fully replenishes any wounds. Oh, like the apple of Eden. Heck yeah, no, Google Docs is good. That way you've got oh, what just happened? That way you have you got like versioning on it. You can work on it wherever you're at. Like that's huge. What happened? Posture check. No! Ooga booga, you can't posture check me. I'm doing art. I'm shrimped. I'm shrimped. I have to. Oh. Did you hear that? My back just popped. It was like Yo, Rad, thanks for the hydrate. All right, hydrate and stretch. All right. Ooh. Ooh. I stretch. Actually, I should stretch out my wrist, huh? Get Tamagotchi. Yeah. See, I knew your back would pop 2 steps ahead. There we go. There we go. Appreciate you guys looking after me while I draw. He's not gonna have a mouth, but I thought it'd be funny to put that in there. Wonder if Goob is big bro or unk age compared to you. Compared to you, I'm like little bro. Gotcha. He's like ancient. My God. Listen, I used to think that people in their 30s were ancient too, and now I'm as early into the 30s as you can be, and I feel ancient, so it's accurate. Yeah. Yeah. I'm almost in my mid 30s. I'm as early as I can be in my 30s. No, the earliest into my 30s. Stellar Frog is saying I'm old now too. Thanks, guys. This guy kind of looks like South Park guy. I don't know. Mid 30s? No, I'm not. Not mid 30s. Not yet. What if we gave him like little feet? That's so funny. And then the feet can just move like side to side. All right, here's our mage. Oh man, he's so cute. Uh, I was gonna shape the hood a little bit more. It's good that 30 is the new 20. Nah, I wouldn't take my 20s back. I was young and dumb. This is you're learning. Like when you're in your 20s, that's when you're learning about the world. Because let me tell you, growing up, school, all that doesn't teach you anything about life. Nothing. You must be a master of the grill. Granger is, though. Yeah. You pinned him. My God, I just gave him a foot. How do I just draw this backwards? There we go. I feel like we should give him like purple robes or something, huh? Yeah, he's looking stylish, dude. Yeah, Ooga Booga's pushing 100. That's true. That's true. Staff or a wand? Neither, Granger. This guy is a true mage. He casts with his mind. Actually, he whispers it in his hood. He whispers it because he doesn't know how to actually use his mind. He just uses incantations. Gonna throw fireballs at you. We need a dwark purple. Boom. A mindless mage. Yeah. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. Look at him. Oh man. I'll give him like gray skin. Oh, I didn't really think this one through. The hood actually needs to be separate from the body. Crap. I have to redo it. Oh, he'll have glowy eyes for sure. Ugh. Dang it. Can we separate this? I can separate this. I can separate this. Oh, I guess that's not how you clear. I want to redo it. It doesn't matter. I don't know why in what world I thought that this was going to be the same. Easy. Easy peasy. All right. No. My hand's too warm. It's moving the canvas. Okay. There we go. Because I needed that arm to go in front, but behind the hood. Whoops. Wait, that's referenced. Why is it not dropping it in there? Look at him. He's so cute. And there we have a mage. You can make different kinds of mages. If I don't put the color on there. You can have different kinds. It is a mage. With that mage, I must bid you a magey badoo. No, the great outdoors will enjoy. You don't make it back. Spread my property between chat. Okay, you got yourself a deal. Enjoy your time in the great outdoors. Thanks for hanging out. I called dibs on the master bedroom. A PC room and the living room is the bedroom. There you go. Bernardo, you can share the PC room with somebody. And then I'll take the living room. So, all right, done. We've divvied it up between chat. All right. I'd say the mage is good. Look how tiny he is compared to the skeleton. And this is why I do all my resizing in Photoshop. I think the skeleton's a little too big. Oh, you're still alive. Oh, well, we know that. Be nice to Gooberl, curse your socks to be slightly too tight. And your sleeves to be slightly moist. Yeah. You guys should definitely be nice to me. Not that anybody is ever mean. We've only had one person be mean to me. Nobody knows who it is, so. That means anything to you. All right, we did it. We've got our blobs. We've got our mage. We've got our skeleton. We've got our enemies. For the sake of display. Oh, we need to make a fireball for the mage. I knew that was gonna happen. I don't know how to make fire, but I feel like that's not bad. It's bad, let's be real. What do I do here? There we go. Whatever. All right. We did it. We've got enemies. I feel like I should build out like the first boss or something. So at least we have a boss. And I'm gonna be real. I feel like the mirror mage would be like the best one. Because can't draw. I can make the guardian. I feel like the mirror mage would be fun though. Or the gatekeeper rather would be the other one. Okay. We need tile sets though, because this is nothing without the tiles. I have no idea how I'm gonna draw tiles. Uh, I don't even know how I would do this. I mean, that's kind of cool. I feel like this is not the right color for this. All right, there we go. Okay, I like that much better. Okay. All right, we probably want the tiles to be a little bit larger. They're gonna have to be like perfect, huh? I'm gonna duplicate this so I can create different variations of it. What's happening? Hey, Arena, welcome in. Imagine being able to make a working game. It's not like you've done that before. No, I've never made games before. Thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. Always when I'm deep into the shrimp. Thank you. What? Yeah, shrimping ain't easy. Forrest Gump would know about that. How many people are already more popular than me? What do you mean? You have so much reputation. Ah, you name changed. You name changed. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Listen, I recognized right away. I don't know. I don't keep track of those stats, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people may have gotten that. Let's see. I can check it. You haven't been here for a while? I haven't been streaming in a long time. It's not you, it's me. Got changed after 12 years. Yeah, I mean, I changed mine. I was Raideth Dart. Nobody, I had a rebrand. Nobody could say Raideth Dart. 17%. Still one of the most popular. Welcome in. Just working on things. At 5% less confusing. That's a good percentage. I feel like these don't translate as cracks. Maybe not so much darker. I'm gonna be real. Tile sets are not my thing. My profile literally has a name disclaimer. That's awesome. You want to crack inside brick? I'm trying. I'm trying to think about how this should work. And I'm thinking a clipping mask. We do a dark version on top of a light version, maybe. And then we go here. Sharp lines. Middle a tiny bit bigger. Oh, look at that. Just adding like that highlight kind of helps. I mean, that's not terrible. And like, you got to think this is going to be very tiny. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then we're just gonna. Okay, yeah, it condenses nicely. Come on. Come on, there we go. All right, cool. We'll have one normal one. The Pro Goob. I mean, like, it's just crazy what you can do with it. Okay. Definitely needs to be like on the edges of it. That's so cool. I've never made cracks before. I know it's not perfect, but it's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Oh, the ads hit. Come on. There we go. You're cracked. No, these tiles are cracked. Two big red rat eyes. Oh, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. That's kind of neat. All right, it's a small detail. It's probably gonna go totally unnoticed. Um, but that's what's great about making games is you can do whatever you want. Okay. Let's combine these down into a tile. Whoop. And come on, one more. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right. Do these tiles. Do they match? Stop selecting things. Stop it. Yeah, I think I did all right. Okay. I'm gonna make a wall. I gotta make like the top edge of a wall so that like when the player like be like the bottom and then you got the walls on top. Um Also those torches are kind of nice. No one will notice them, but people will complain when something is missing. Oh my gosh, yes. And it's because the player, like, they don't know. Like, the player doesn't, they're like, something is off, something's missing. Like, dungeon drips. Oh my gosh, I have to do sound effects and stuff. There's no way I'm finishing this game by Wednesday. I'm not finishing this by Wednesday, but we'll get something going. Maybe I work on this until it's done. Who knows? I got you on sound effects. Oh yeah, Granger, you're doing the music. I mean, if you want, man, need like normal dungeon sound effects and stuff. I don't really have like a list. Yeah, if you wanna help out, I would not mind. Maybe I should make these shorter. Like half bricks here. That way this can be a full brick down here. And then these will be 1.5. Something, I guess. I need to do. Probably need to be half. And then a full one. And I think these need to have like this top thing. God, I don't know how to make a wall. I feel like these should be split so you can see the tops. You haven't started on music. I've got sound effects. Okay. We have to source the music. Don't know if we'll be able to whip something up in a short amount of time. Yeah. I'll probably just do beatbox. I'll make like a little chip tune. You have an opening scene in place for your fan game? And a cutscene. Nice. Only these 5 years lead up to something. I feel that. Something's off about this. I think it's the thickness of all this. Maybe just cut that in half. And then this. Maybe not. And then I would just kind of do my brick design that I have. It unlocks something dangerous. Sometimes you play for hours instead of working on it. Yeah, I mean, when you have a lot of your game done, you just end up playing it a lot. Nothing wrong with that, right? All right. So we have we have like you can do straight lines here. Oh no, what's happening? It was like undoing and doing things that I wasn't asking for. A little bit of organic rock structure. I feel like that's fine. And then we'll do separate like yeah, the vision is happening. I can see it now. I can see that one of these lines is too thin. We need yeah. I'll have to redraw that one. Oh. Entire west side of the map is nearing completion. Oh, that's a lot of map, yeah. That is a lot of map. I feel like I should have made this more cohesive. All right. Just undo all of that. Oh boy. This is uh, I know that I've always appreciated people who make like level design assets, but whole new level of appreciation. The doorway is way too big. But we'll resize these in post, I think. Hopefully I didn't make the walls too small. I'm feeling like I did. Nah, there's no way. Those lines aren't blurry. So much work, I know. Took you ages to get your own tile sets. Yeah, and I'm not even making tile sets in like the traditional sense. I'm just like building out like these random things to maybe make a level with. Like even then, that's not really correct, but all right. Woo! 3D tile sets are so weird. Are also weird though. But yeah, I guess I didn't think about like a 3D tile set. Like I'm just trying to like build something to build something with. I think this is not bad. It's actually kind of cool, not gonna lie. This came together a little bit better. Um, I feel like let's see. Oh, I feel like I could use this top part as well as like the bottom of the map. Hell yeah. 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 it kind of doubles over. Like rotate it 180 degrees. That's, I mean, that's not what I wanted. No, that is what I wanted. It doesn't look good. Okay. We can use that again. Do right corner. Okay. Wait. Just sidewall. It works amazing. I prefer it before the rotation. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So that should be fine. This should line up nicely. And so if I take my tiles and kind of move them over here. Yeah, I can see this. I can see this coming together. And then let's just test this kind of, oh, not tiles, walls. And so just to kind of test it out. Oh yeah, that's definitely cool. Okay, I can work with this. I can work with this. All right. Maybe we draw some little level decoration. Do let's do like a barrel. That's not how you draw a barrel. How you draw a barrel. I typed in RPG game cartoon barrel. And you know those mobile games where they're just like running along like a path and you got to like shoot the things out of the way? I want to make one of those games one day. uh There we go. Medieval got me probably closer to what I was looking for. Okay, it's just literally why is this so hard? Sure. We don't need to get too fancy. It's just decorations. I feel like it's actually more like it's like straight down thing. That left side is so good. Good enough. What? I have no idea. Maybe he's not there. Top feels too dark. That's fair. I was thinking of having it an open barrel. I was gonna put some swords in it. Then you would need a shadow. We'll see. I'm just playing. Nah. Oh. Unless it's me using an excuse to get distracted while working on your project. Watching me stream is not a good excuse. This is a co-working stream, okay? We work together. Goobs together, strong together. Hey. Alright, we got to barrel. It's not the best, but it's a barrel. My gosh, one of the hardest things to draw, rubble. Okay. Oop. Not rubber. I mean, they're kind of just like organic-ish. Got a bright side, a dull side. Probably just gonna go straight to the painting of it though. Start with the base layer. Okay. And then we're gonna go a little darker. Flip this to it. Making rocks. All right, and then I'm gonna go lighter. We'll do another clipping one. It's not light enough. All right, I could probably they they look like rocks at a distance. This is not bad. Love the Terraria music. Oh yeah. The overworld. Dang, look at those rocks. I feel like I have to make variations of them. Also a really good song. Oh, I'm hoping I get all this done today. And once this is all done today, tomorrow we'll spend some time like building everything out. All right. I need to draw like a bag of loot for the player. I like that. That's a really cool looking design. That one right there. Look at that. Easy peasy. Here we go. Okay, not as easy as I thought it was gonna be. That doesn't look bad. Kind of a rope around here. We got a bag of loot. Wait a second. Where's all my rocks? No, I drew it in the rock layer. Excuse you, Granger. Oh, I just imagine Celine watching with Bernardo and just like laughing in the background, just like, thank you for the fart. Like, not streaming because she's sick, but still gets farted on for some reason. Thanks for the 50 bits, dude. That's a big bag of loot. All right, we got our bag of loot. Okay. What's next? Maybe like a jar? What would it be? What is that? What's that thing called? An urn? Like an urn? The things that Link breaks. A pot? Cartoon old medieval pot. It gave me a cauldron, so okay, something like this. It's like a medieval pottery. An amphora. That's a butt plug. It's like it's it's definitely a butt plug. Like shaped like this. It's like got like this jar thing here. And then it's like and it's got like handles coming off here. Close to what I was gonna make though. What how come I made that shape so nicely? That's not what it looks like. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling. It's got these cool handles. That looks like ears. Actually, like comes in we're at an angle. That's kind of fun, huh? I'm gonna let the player break these, but there's no way we'll have time for that. There's no way this thing stands upright. All right. Feel like that's the bare minimum. I'll probably make something out of this. All right. Look at that. We got a skeleton, we've got a mage, we've got the two blobs. We've got our main character. Spent way too much time drawing this compared to everything else. And then we got all of our little level design assets. Very, very environmentally rich. I will focus on sizing those in Photoshop. Let's see. All right. Turn that off. Think it'd be good to get some animations done. Oh, my desk feels so short now. So what animations do we need? We got walking. Work on attack 1, which is literally what I was working on. What happened to his legs? Oh, interesting. Idle's legs start there, dodge starts there, block starts there. So walking, maybe I do need to start with the legs at starting position. You need to get food before grocery store closes? Hurry up, run. Thanks for the lurk. I think I need to like reset all of this. I may just have to remake this animation, which would be fine. Negative, what does this need to be? The body position 6, -31. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh, I don't like that it resets. Hey, Minister of Defense. Welcome in. I'm working on a game jam game where you play as a very overpowered character, and I haven't made it too far. Okay, the legs aren't resetting anyways. I just did a little art sprint to get level design assets done, enemies, and all that. So I'm gonna have to work on adding that all to the game tomorrow. But figured with the I got a little bit of time left today for stream, so I wanted to at least get the characters' animations completed. And I hate to say it, but I think we are going to undo everything I just did. Oh wow, you can do art and your own animations? Yeah, I do everything. Um I have done a lot of game jams in the past, but this is my website, averagegamestudio.com, and I've worked on some games with other people for jams. Vibe Clicker was my first Steam release last year, but I've been making games for a very long time, and I started back when I was a kid and just kind of do it as a hobby. And I started out with no art abilities at all, and I decided that I wanted to also learn the art. So last year, 2 years ago, oh my gosh, almost 2 years ago to the date, I made a game called Key the Board Warrior, and I documented my whole process for that game. And from start to finish, I learned how to draw and made my own stuff. So the whole journey's there. That was 14 days. I thought I was gonna be able to do this game jam that I'm currently doing, which is the game name game jam. I thought I was gonna have plenty of time, considering 2 weeks. That is not the case. But yeah, each of the games and stuff in here, They all have, little descriptions. You can play them in places. This one specifically, you had me at Hello. We're working on a Steam release for it. You can see this game. You've got source code for it. We don't have a public game design document for this one, but if you want to see the game design doc, some of these have them linked. You can go check those out. Yeah, just kind of keeping a little bit of info going. But thanks for hanging out. Gosh, it's been 2 years since I started using Godot. Why does his animations like stop at a random place? Can I reset an animation? That's 3D. I think is it called? Yeah, it's called Animation Player. Oh my gosh. Uh, what's the set next? There's animation to animation when animation from completes. It's kind of looking for like the reset. You can queue animations? That's good to know. And it's weird because it's playing the idle animation with the legs in some weird position. So maybe I need to stop the previous animation. False by default. Okay. So if warrior animation dot animation player dot is playing is not dot current animation. I wonder. He still stopped. That didn't do what I was hoping for. Also when I blocked, it didn't stop. um okay. Got that one leg that just doesn't want to quit. Unhandled. Okay. All right. Let's, I guess, continue with the basic attack. I just feel like that. I don't understand. Do I have to log every time for each of these animations? Maybe I need to shorten the walking animation. That seems silly. What if I reset it before idle? Interesting. I don't know. I'm gonna make the player a little bit slower though. There we go. Now he's properly pump chumping. I don't understand why his feet are doing this. That's so weird to me. Oh, cast the combo. All right. In to win. For Demacia. Yo. Ryan Thurbin. Ryan Thurbin, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Guess basic attack. Is there a way to like add all these to the tree easily? Right leg, we want rotation. Left leg, rotation, body, position, rotation, head. Position rotation, arm, rotation. Oh, we've already got this one in here. All right, so far we just have the swing. So when he's here, we want this other arm to reach up here. All right, like this. And then we'll keep it there. And then we want him to follow through for the real full pump chump. I'm gonna lean his body back a little bit. All right. follow through to about here. And I want them to just slowly come back. Okay. Need the position, I guess, of these two. Position. Oh my god. This is why I did bone animations. This frame by frame stuff. I don't know how the two nerdy nerds do this. Struggling with it right now. Yeah. I mean, it's not bad. It's just you have to be really hyper aware of all the pieces. Oh my god. Looks like he's flossing. It's too far down. Dance character dance. Thank you for the 10 bits and the giant goob goob. Need to move the head forward. That's what's going on. Slowly put it back in place. Whew. I forgot to do the cape. And then we reset it. I think the body track's a little bit too far. Oh gosh, his body went way too far. Oh no, what happened? $110? Hey, what's going on? Chumtech, welcome in. Just working on some character animations. Nobody told me it was going to be this hard to animate this many body parts frame by frame. I normally do skeletal animations, but I wanted to try the sprite animations in Godot, and it's not great. It's not great, but it makes them a little bit more dynamic. Whereas like skeletal bone animations are like rigid. And that way we can say it was all hand animated. Get them legs moving. Right leg. Want it to rise. And stomp right there. Boom. All right, and then the left leg. And he stomps. Want it to go back a little bit. I'm just making this animation up as I go. This is probably not normal behavior. Why is his leg moving up? That's goofy. It's kind of funny. All right, let's see what it looks like in the game. That's not bad. A little blocking. Huh. Huh. That's pretty cool. All right. Idle animation is so freaking good compared to everything else. Something about the attack. I don't want it to be event. Current combo event. And event does not equal space. Okay, he no longer attacks with space. That's for dodging. Oh no, why isn't he animating? It was literally just working. Hello? What? That was weird. I wonder why I did that. Okay. All right. I would say that counts as attack 1 done. Basic enemy. Actually got to code them now. Spinning? There's not going to be much spinning involved. I think we actually have a list of what we want this to do. So just spinning their sword. Oh boy. New. Can I just duplicate this one? To X spin. You can duplicate from the root tree. That's nice. All right. I don't know how this is gonna work. Probably 0.5 seconds here. And then I just want his arm to do a 360. Can I just put in a 360 here and he'll do it? Yes. But also what about negative 360? Oh my god, that's so funny. All right. Welcome in, Andromeda. Why is his body parts divided in different sprites? So I can animate him. So every bit of his body is something different, so I can animate it. So like it just allows me to do a little bit more control. So like his walking and stuff. I'm doing all the animation in Engine. I'm not doing like bright frames, which could work, but I'm practicing. Yeah, look at that. His foot's not in the right place. That's clever. Yeah, no, it's Godot Engine has a really good like animation setup and even like Unity and stuff too, where you can, you know, make whatever you want. And it's not bad. Now, like, the skeletal animation allows you to, like, connect bones together and stuff. And also, my player's arm is not in the right spot. Like, this is supposed to go behind the character, but it, it's too late. I mean, I guess I could remake it, but it doesn't bother me. Oh, I had position in here. That's why it wasn't resetting. Oh, okay. What's your game about? Uh, it is a dungeon crawler where your character's invincible and you slowly discover abilities that make you not invincible. Um, the game jam that I'm doing is the game name Game Jam, and the theme was invincible. So I took on like, oh, you're at the end game, you're the strongest you could be, and enemies mean nothing to you. Um, except for when you get to the bosses, you have to use your abilities, and they make you they make you vulnerable to attacks and stuff, and so it kind of like brings back the fun of what it means to play the game. But it's basically God mode dungeon crawler. And I had 2 weeks to make it. Thank you for the follow, Andromeda. Am I supposed to pause? Is it Andromeda? Appreciate the follow. Thank you for the hydrate. But yeah, I had like 2 weeks for this, and I have not had any time to work on it. So it's like basically 2 weekends worth of working on it and see how far I can make it. But I'm having fun. I'm glad. I haven't worked on a video game in a couple months. I'm having fun getting back into it. My gosh, we fixed the animations. He's no longer stanky leg. It's just Andromeda. I use the underscore because it completes to your name. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like it. It's a unique name as far as I've seen. Like, not many people using the underscores. I didn't even know you could use special characters and names, I guess. I didn't even think about it. Everybody does like their username from AOL days and then like their birthday year. Um my AOL was Dual Monsters. Oh, I'm so glad the animations are fixed. All right, let's hook up the spinning arms. How do we do this? We do okay, so we can set the duration. So we need a timer. This is the ability timer. Put this up here. And we'll have a timeout action, but for now, dot, I guess we just do dot start. And then we'll do a timeout function. On ability timer. What? Oh. Okay. Let's do Enrage. It's an ability. So basically, after the wait timer's done, we need to stop casting. We're gonna need another Boolean. Ancient Warrior is blocking, is attacking. So we'll say combo name. I guess we'll just put this here. And then we'll say is attacking equals false. We want this ability to spin for a while. Probably need to set this to, it is set to loop. Okay. All right. And then we also need to, yes. See what happens real quick. Not casting it. Oh, I should have done it. Oh, I didn't connect the timer, first of all. And then if is attacking, where do we set this to be false? On ability timeout, and when an animation basic attack is finished. I wonder if it's interrupting because it's playing this animation. Actually, let me just comment that out real quick. That's not executing it at all. Is it called attack spin? Yeah. Okay. I feel like it's definitely being overwritten by one of the animations. So let's say if I'm already attacking to not do this. So if not is attacking. Oh my gosh, it worked. Yeah. That is so goofy. Oh, what happened? I shouldn't be able to dodge if I'm is attacking, maybe. And if is dodging or is attacking. Hey, Buster ZG, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Or is blocking. We don't want to overlap these too much. I got stopped mid-animation. What did I do? What did I do? I did you and then I blocked. That's so funny. Okay. I probably have to like do something with his feet. Probably like just make him a quick little walking animation. Let's see here. I was looking for this. Okay. Combo. If is attacking. And then after this animation is played, it says is attacking. Maybe I just need to log the ability timer. And I set this to a timer of the animation. Animation player get current animation length. Interesting way to do this. So maybe I set this down here. And then I may not need this. Let's just pass for now. By the way, this can all be avoided by using state machines, which I have no idea how to use. Okay, this looks like it's working a lot better. He's hitting the Gwitty. Okay, that feels a lot better. That feels a lot better. That animation redonkulous though. Mesmerizing. Gotta do something else with the feet. That's ridiculous. Hey, 8 bits a bite. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. We may have an ad in progress, possibly, for another minute. I don't know if any of the Raiders are getting them. Hopefully not. I can wait. I can wait. But if you can hear me, 8 bits a bite. How was stream? What were you up to? What were you deving? Nice to see me on. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, it's been a long time. And I thought I was gonna be able to stream this past week, but it turned out I was that was not true. I've been very busy. Welcome in, Jeep and Annie. Jeep and Ani? I love your little raid emote. It's so cute. Working on the RPG version 2, really breaking out the combat mechanics. Ooh, like Expedition 33 style. You're witnessing something really weird right now. So don't mind this. You can call me Jeepin. Thank you for the follow, Jeepin. Appreciate that. I can do that. But yeah, it looks like ads over. So in case anybody got hit with that, welcome in, Raiders. I'm the average goob, and I make video games as a hobby, but also haven't done it in a hot minute. So I'm getting back to it. This is week 2 of getting back to it. I'm doing the game name game jam, and I had 2 weeks to work on this. Turns out I have 4 weekend days, but I've done a lot of game jams in the past that were way shorter than that, so I was like, oh, maybe I can do it. I'm just trying to basically make the rest of the game this weekend. We did a lot of art this morning, and I'm working on building out the game the next day. But yeah, this is all the games that I've made and have released. This does not include things that I've started making and stopped. Yeah, there's quite a few. Vibe Clicker is on Steam. If you want to check that out. 2D, but bringing in new elements and giving players strategic combos with action points and battle focus. Oh, I like that. Wait, I mean, Expedition 33, I was strictly talking about like the mechanics of like more of an active battle system. Are you using RPG Maker for it? Or are you doing, what are you using for it? You like the panel for the About Twitch team link? Yeah, it's nice. Okay, using Game Maker. Yeah, okay. That's right. I was up until July of 2024. No, September 2024. I was Game Maker all the way. These are all Game Maker games. I didn't really use like Game Maker as it is now. I've always just used Game Maker Studio and Game Maker Studio 2. I used Game Maker 8.1 back in the day. And I have one game that I made with RPG Maker that got released. But yeah, right now I'm working on character animations. It's called Face Roll Odyssey, and you're basically this super powerful character at the end of a game. You're playing end game. You got the best gear, the best weapon, and you're gonna stomp some enemies. Yeah, they dropped Studio 2 from it. Right. I have it installed. Right there. I still like to open it up every once in a while. But yeah, right now I'm working on ability animations. That's I don't know what to do with his legs. Because you can move around while doing it, so I figured I'll give him a little bit of walking animation. But I need to start these legs in a different spot. I don't really need position. It's making me laugh a little bit on the inside. If you got to get going, 8-bits. I understand. Thank you for choosing my stream for Raid Target today. But yeah, go take care of yourself. If you got to do any post-stream stuff, I know that I always like to get up and walk around. Yeah, this is great. This is so good. Yes! Forgotten Rage. So angy. Oh my gosh. Whoa, a sand and dust storm yesterday. Yeah. Go take care of yourself. Thanks for the lurk. You did it, Goob. Working with you has caused the max zombie amount average FPS to go from 60 to 100. We did it. We created a productive environment together and we solved problems. I got my animations working. I have my own state machine 100% coded and janky, game jam style. And you were able to increase your FPS by quite a bit. What did you end up doing? That's a lot. Banging your head against multi-mesh instances and shaders. Oh, was it shaders causing the issue? Was it like trying to apply it to different surfaces within a mesh? Shaders are fixing it. That's interesting. So okay, so instead of like having extra meshes per zombie, you're able to achieve whatever it was with a shader instead. Precisely. I love it. I love being able to understand exactly what you're talking about. But also know nothing at the same time. Uh, oh, what am I doing? I need to choose a different attack now. Snooze fest. I have to give this one to you and ChatGPT. I didn't do anything. I just sat here. I have no idea how I'm going to summon a copy of myself. In theory, this sounded good. I'll probably just make an animated version that charges for it. That's not that bad. Me whispering while I'm drawing, that's what triggered you to... You're like, I gotta figure this out so I can get out of here. That's awesome though. I'm glad you're able to solve it. But that feels great. Performance on a game that scale with that many enemies, all the different environment stuff going on. I mean, that's a huge win. And have you thought about some way to like object culling and stuff? Like, is that already part of Godot where it's like things outside of a range don't really affect the process? All right. Attack, sleepwalk. Oh, it does it by default. Interesting. I was wondering if it did. What did I break? What did I do to break the culling process? Right, so you have to like work your way backwards. That's funny. Okay, what happens if I do this? I like this linear. Okay. Sleepwalk. We need to raise... Oh, we need to raise the sword and lower it a couple times. Okay. And then let's start the walking. Oh, the right leg. Start forward. Backwards? Forward. Okay. You're walking real slow. Maybe you're scooting. Maybe you're scooting. That's kind of scary. That's a scary attack. All right, now the head. I'm just gonna make him like sleepy. uh, he's just sleeping. Maybe the head backwards instead of forward. It looks weird. As a goofy ability. All right, what was the combo for that? Z. Called Snooze Fest. Axe Sleepwalk. I think we already have a move speed modifier. Negative 400. We need this. Is attacking. Bring it back to 0. Okay, not that much. What is my speed? Oh, the speed is 400. Oh my gosh. That's too funny. We get the damage modifier in here too. I'm not even using the damage mod. Okay, that's good. Gotta remember to use it. Winning in their sleep animation. That's exactly what it is. So we've got Pump Chompin'. We've got Block. We've got Dodge. And we've got Forgotten Rage. I think it's supposed to increase your movement speed too. I think I need to look that up. And then we've got Snooze Fest. That's so funny. I approve of Snooze Fest. Thank you. Thank you. Me too. That's how we all want to go through this. Just gonna snooze to win. Okay. I think that's probably gonna be it for me for the day. But I will drop you guys off at somewhere nice and fun. Somebody who's working in Godot, somebody who I watch basically the whole time that I'm working because he's so dedicated. I don't know how he does it, but I'll be back here tomorrow morning and continuing work on this. I'm gonna spend some time this afternoon, evening, like exporting all the sprites and the art that we worked on today, and trying to get some like level design assets going. And I swear the game's gonna look totally different tomorrow. Hopefully. And then we'll at least get some enemies and stuff. Maybe we work on a boss fight. Just whatever we can. I mean, it's like the shortest game jam I've done as far as time goes spent on the game, but I'm having fun doing it, and if I can submit something with a title screen in one level, I'll be happy. Thank you all for hanging out. We're gonna go do a raid on Just Covino. Thank you all for being here, part of this. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Two Nerdy Nerds, Ranger, David as Dev. Thank you for the raids. And thanks for choosing me to hang out with this morning. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.